Have you ever wondered a day about life before God created man and commissioned him to rebuild the earth and have a desire to know the origin of things? According to ancient neighborhoods, the land was created 5 billion years ago. The protozoa is the first age to see the emergence of living cells, such as metal balls, which were recovered from South Africa and are estimated at 2 billion years old. According to Ibn Kathir's interpretation of the verses of the Holy Quran and its references to the languages of the nations in Midan, the first mentioned books are that there are creatures who lived on the earth in a body closer to humans before the existence of man and jinn. These 6 creatures lived in the land circulation books and interpretations, according to the Site-Gate Veto. 1. Alban, are creatures closer to the primitive ridge formation of mud, does not reproduce sexually, was multiplying either by cutting parts of it or by dying through the fall of its cells on the ground and the formation of new creatures in the same body. Disappeared coffee creatures after the formation of algae and arthropods and fish and increased the spot of water on the ground and began to form with new types known as melancholy. 2. Alhan, when she touched the water, her roots grew to be creatures that were stronger than them, so that she became a burden because of the absorption of minerals from the earth to strengthen her wooden trunk and the brutality of the coffee creatures until she came close to the water. To disappear. 3. Cheetah, formed from clay, bark and protein, where they fed on marine creatures and became stronger than coffee and melancholy, and entered into a conflict with the Han until they ruled them. Canids are the first creatures that contain blood and are capable of reproduction, such as mammals. Their bodies were variable and some resembled large reptiles until dinosaurs appeared 240 million years ago and could not coexist with them. Dinosaurs eliminated them. 4. Almen, formed from the coffee that disappeared in the caves for fear of the oppression of the heart. But creatures are weak despite the magnitude and can move in the dark places. They were able to reproduce through mitosis such as coffee or through mating with other creatures through external pollination, but disappeared and evolved into other species. 5. Alden, it came from man and developed and became a walk-on 4 and is considered the first spiritual creatures that possessed a mind but not expensive and developed for several other creatures in the sea, air and land. 6. Alnus, creatures were written by ancient biologists as the ancestors of the first man were he created separate from his predecessors. The first development of man and during the creation of women created God Jinn. I hope you will be interested in watching the video, and we hope to subscribe to the channel and run to get you everything new.